Hello, everybody. Sorry for not uploading for a while. Started work, and mostly we'll be doing videos during the weekend now, if I do videos. Uh, my video for today is going to be my track versus track video, Moving Fingers versus Distant Light by the Hollies. Both Hollies albums. This idea wasn't my idea to do track versus track videos. This was because of As It Should Be. Subscribe to him. I'll include his link into the channel. Also, update. This Sunday will be Soundlab will be doing a stream with me, him, and Briar. 99% Briar coming with us. We're going to be doing Steely Dan's ranking video. Stay tuned to that. Soundlab Studio. I'll also include his channel in the link below. But I was gonna, Moving Fingers. Check this out. So, Moving Fingers is the U.S. version of Confessions of the Mind, and that's a really good album, Confessions of the Mind. But I don't have that album, so we're gonna be doing the U.S. version. Either way, I actually prefer the track listing, and they took out two of my least favorite tracks, the last two tracks, and they replaced it with two tracks that I actually really enjoy. So it worked in the favor. So let's start. Get my pencil out. Trying to find something to write something down with. Ooh. Okay. Got my tally sheet. Moving Fingers versus Light, Distant Light. Boom. Get the lighting. The light little. Moving Fingers versus Distant Light. First track on Moving Fingers, Survival of the Fittest versus the very first track on Distant Light, What a Life I've Led. Both extremely great openers, I must say. It's a really tricky one, actually. Really great songs, I must say. Like them both a lot. What a Life I've Led. I'm going to pick that one. I prefer that track. Just a teensy bit more. Okay. Confessions of a Mind versus Look What We Got. It's actually, Look What We Got. It's actually an easy one. Confessions of a Mind. Really fantastic track. I really love that track. Really amazing track by them. If you haven't listened to that track, you must. Really underrated Hollies track. Lady Please versus Hold On. Yeah, it's also easy. Hold On. I like Lady Please, but Hold On's way better. Little Girl versus Pull Down the Line. Wow, both great. Uh, one written by Tony Hicks and the other written by Terry Sylvester, Graham Nash's replacement. Uh, mm, Little Girl, just by a hair. Great writing by Tony Hicks. He also wrote the last. He also wrote Confessions of a Mind. Next track, Too Young to Be Married versus To Do with Love. This is easy. To Do with Love. I like Too Young to Be Married, but To Do with Love is way, way better. Man Without a Heart. Love this track. This is my favorite track off this album. Versus, actually, it's one of my favorites off the album. Versus Promised Land. Wow. This is a battle. It really is a battle. Both awesome, awesome tracks. I love them both to death. Promised Lands. That was a hard choice, but sometimes you gotta make hard decisions. Both ends off side one. Side two opens up with Isn't It Nice versus Long Cool Woman in a Black Dress. This is easy. Isn't It Nice? I love Long Cool Woman in a Black Dress, but I much prefer Isn't It Nice. It's much better. Next track, Frightened Lady. Frightened Lady versus You Know the Score. This is also easy. You know the score. Hey, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Frightened Lady. It's a good song, but it's not nowhere near as good as You Know the Score. Marigold, Gloria, and the medley with Gloria. Marigold, Gloria with the Swan Song versus Cable Car. This is difficult because I love both of these tracks, but I'm gonna have to give it with Marigold. This is it's one of my favorite songs from the Hollies album, and the fact that they would replace one of my least favorite tracks from that album for this album just seals the deal. This is one of the tracks that they replaced it with, was Marigold Swan Song. Yeah, easy choice. Moving Finger gets that point. Perfect Lady Housewife versus A Little Thing Called Love. Not A Little Thing Called Love. Yeah, wait. A Little Thing Like Love, not A Little Thing Called Love. A Little Thing Like Love. This is easy. Little Thing Like Love. Out of all the songs from Moving Finger, this is my least favorite. Like, one of my least favorite tracks paired with one of my favorite songs. So this was really easy. Little Thing Like Love. Last song, Gasoline Alley Bread versus Long Dark Road. Gasoline Alley Bread was the second track that they replaced with. The last two tracks were the two tracks that they got replaced it with was I Wanna Shout and Separated. Those two, not a fan of those, honestly. Kind of weak songs, but Gasoline Alley Bread and Marigold Gloria Swan Song were great additions. But I'm going to have to give this one Long Dark Road. It's million times better than Gasoline Alley Bread. All right, Distant Light, Beat It 7-4. Surprise Moving Finger even got a point because I love Distant Light a lot. But I figured both have 11 tracks, so why not? Why not pair them? Who knows? Might surprise you. Surprised me that Moving Fingers even got any points, but hey. Next video, I'm going to be doing the Who Sellout versus the US Aftermath. Stay tuned for that.